Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is joannadrake, and today is my birthday. I just turned 22 and it's a good day. I got to spend with my family. I got some things that I wanted, and I'm just so happy. I'm in a good place. It's just a good time, just good quality time. It's just good time. This is ginger ale. I just want to be cute, ooh, this is ginger ale. See, I just want to take a moment, and I'm still happy about my birthday, but I also really want to recognize Breonna Taylor, who was killed by police officers in her own home. They were doing a no-knock warrant, and they shot her in her own bed in her own home. And she was an EMT. She was a beautiful black educated woman who was doing things for herself and just got caught up. She wasn't even caught up. They literally just came into her home and shot her. So I'm just gonna get right into it. This is the get to know me tag questions. I'm reading all the questions off my old college laptop. The nostalgia. Oh yes, this is me all the time. If you know me, if you're just like, oh, I remember Joanna from high school, this is a whole new Joanna, hun. If you remember me from college, maybe towards the end, maybe, I don't know. But this is me. So just hop right in. Also, can we just take a moment for my hair? I remember when I cut all my hair off, and now look at it. It's to my shoulders. I was bald. Could you imagine? That's for another day. But I'll just jump into the question. Question number 1. Where do you currently live? I currently live in Davenport, Iowa. I grew up in Iowa for a majority of my life. We moved here when I was 5. I was born in Tennessee though, Memphis. But I grew up in Iowa. I feel like I have more qualities of the Midwest than the South, other than sometimes I get an accent if I get really passionate or really tired, or it just comes out in some words. But definitely grew up in Iowa. I live in Davenport, grew up in Clinton, moved to Des Moines for college, and back in Davenport. So I'm from Iowa. I'm an Iowa girl through and through. So yes. How tall are you? I am 5'5", exactly. So I'm not too tall, not too short, right in the middle. Good stuff. Dogs or cats? I like both. Is that an answer? I like both. I like cats. I love dogs though. I think I like dogs more than cats, cause I would love a cat, but I'm scared I might get a little meaner cat. And all cats need a home, so that shouldn't matter. But I don't want to be scratched by cats. So yeah. But if I did get a cat, I would want to name her Calliope, off of if you know, the Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston was the best Cinderella they've ever come out with, hands down. And I don't know if they named the girl Calliope, her evil stepsister, if her name was Calliope in all the movies or just that one, but I remember that movie, her name was Calliope, and I was like, that's a great name for a cat. I don't know where the correlation comes in, but it just is a good name for a cat to me. Fruit, blue Powerade, water. Or sometimes I just long. Do you ever just long for a Coke that'd be like get you in the throat? That's my favorite drink. My favorite alcoholic drink would have to be vodka lemonade. What do you do in your free time? I read a lot in my free time. I really enjoy reading. I also watch TikTok because I'm that type of girl. Read TikTok, play with Chloe or other babies in the house. Yeah. Or watch TV sometimes with my family. Those are the things I do in my free time. So I don't think there's anything else. My pet peeves. Okay. I cannot stand when people smack on their food. But I cannot stand when people smack on their food. Like, it gets under my skin. I hate it. I hate when people smack on their food. I hate when people smack on their gum. I don't know where I got this brush. I also don't like when people ask me for advice and then be like, thanks for that. I'm just going to do the total opposite of what you said. Why did you ask me? Why did you even ask me? There was no reason for you to ask me. If you already knew what you was going to do in the first place, why did you ask me? That annoys the crap out of me. Like, don't. That advice is good advice, and it should not come for free. But I'm giving it to you for free. This girl, she's not a girl. She Miss Toller. Have you been to any concerts or festivals, and which were the most memorable? Girl, I went to the Beyonce Formation tour. No, not Formation. Sorry. I wish I went to the Formation tour. I went to the Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Run tour. To the second one, I came out a new woman. I tell you, if you know me, I love Beyonce. I love Beyonce. She is amazing. She is awesome. She is beautiful. She is talented. Like, Beyonce is just so cool, and I love her. And I think that's been like one of the best experiences, like, not just with her and her performance, but also with like going with my sister and our friends. Well, they're basically like sisters to me. Jasmine, Kaylin, Krishanka, you know how much fun that was. It was crazy. I had on heels and I was trying to walk up all these steps. Girl, never again. I'll never wear heels to a Beyonce concert again. I'll have on some cute sneakers and keep it pushing, because my feet were like that's how it felt. What was your dream job as a kid? My dream job as a kid was to be an actress. I wanted to be an actress so bad. I knew I could do it. I would especially Disney Channel. I wanted to be on Disney Channel so bad. I would practice the Disney Channel thing. I would act like I was Hannah Montana. So what I would do, I would watch the show fully through, and if I really liked her lines or what she said, I would like keep rewinding and like try like go along with it. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like on TikTok they do like this and then they press a button and then they say it, they do the monologue with her. I would act out with her with the TV screen. So I didn't even know what I was doing, but I just knew I was gonna be an actor. I knew it. Like, it wasn't a dream. It was my reality. I was like, you're going to be an actor. I know you're going to be an actor. That was just it. And then, I don't know when, but at one point I was like, girl, that ain't going to happen for you. Which is sad, but it's true. Describe your first crush. I'll even say my first crush was Colin from down the street. Yes. Wait. No, my first crush wasn't. No, Colin was not my first crush. Matt from down the street was my first crush. Obviously, proximity for me was big. I remember it was 3rd grade. He lived 2 houses down. We were in the same class. We both went to Bluff Elementary, and like I had the biggest crush on him, and yeah, it was a fun time. When I think about it, it's really embarrassing, but also cute, because then I think about like my nieces, they're gonna have their first crush. But yeah, I said Colin because that's the one I usually think about, but Matt was my true first crush. If you're out there, Matt, thank you. Also, Chloe. So like I was saying, he was white. Think of like the basic 3rd grader in like early 2000s, and that's how he looked. He had the skateboard hair, he had the skateboard shoes, and all like everyone wanted to be like a skateboarder type of thing. That was like the vibe. So that's how he looked. What is your favorite show on Netflix and Hulu? Right now I'm obsessed with Golden Girls. Like, I love the Golden Girls. Sophia is great. Blanche is like amazing. I just love all of them. Sophia is so funny. Rose is so funny. Like, it's just a good show. It talks about some stuff that is important for their time. And I think it was just good, good show to watch. So I really love that show. I've also Netflix, I've been watching what's that show called? Like I said, Golden Girls. And then recently my friends and I have been watching this show on Netflix. It's called The Big Flower Fight. And it's basically like the Great British Bake Off, but with flowers. And it's so living on Spotify at the moment. I am obsessed. Like, I've always loved Jill Scott. I've always loved Beyonce, Erykah Badu, and DRE. Those were like women that my mom grew up on. Not grew up on, but my mom like introduced us to when we were growing up. And they're very like Black woman, like powerful. They use their words so descriptively and so powerfully, and I love them. And I think that I've been so into Jill Scott, like the Jill Scott album, so good. Erykah Badu is amazing, like her vibe is crazy good. And also NDRE is just like, she's calming. She's like, when everything was going on with the protest, I knew exactly what song I wanted to listen to, and it was by NDRE. It was like I can't remember the song name, but I knew how it went, and I literally went to it. What is one book that has changed your life? My book that I would say, I think it kind of started like a desire to, know more about my own culture and my own self through my culture. And that book was The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison is amazing, and her words are amazing. And like in that book, it kind of made me realize like, whoa, like you never really, I think the deep meaning of it, like for me, intrigued me so much to see like, to actually analyze my own life and see how me growing up in a predominantly white neighborhood from 5 until 18 and then going to a predominantly white institution was impacting me, and how my own struggles that I had with my defining my own beauty and defining my own, like loving myself like from the outside in, it really like shifted my views on beauty standards, Black beauty, Black culture, Black excellence. Just like, I was just like, oh my gosh, what is your go-to fast food order? I don't know if Chipotle is fast food, but I'm obsessed with Chipotle. They gave me free guac and chips for my birthday, and I was so thankful. But I love Chipotle, and my Chipotle order is white rice, black beans, chicken, fajita veggies. Then I like to get hot sauce and also pico with sour cream cheese and lettuce. And then give me a tortilla on the side or chips. Either or. That's my order. Your idea of your dream date? I think I'm so simple. Take me to Chipotle, take me to a movie, take me on a walk. I know it. Take me on a walk down like a really beautiful park. Take me to like a botanical garden or just a park that has beautiful flowers, and we just walk and talk, and like, yeah, that's just what I want. I'm very awkward. Like when you first meet me, I think it's just a Gemini thing, but when we first meet, I'm super quiet. I'm very quiet. I'm an awkward person. And I've gone on dates and I've just been awkward. I'm trying to work on that, because this is like, when you think back, I'm just like, Joanna, why were you like that? But I'm very awkward. And so my ideal date is somewhere where I can feel like I'm walking, but we can ask questions and talk, but I don't have to look at you. Because when we're sitting down at a restaurant, we're looking at each other, and that, for me, that's awkward. But if we're walking and talking, I'm more likely, I feel like I can feel a sense of peace. But I also want my proposal to be in the snow on like a path that's lit and like covered with trees. So I think I just really love walking. But I don't like outside. It's weird. I don't mind it, but I'm not going hiking or camping. No, thank you. Who is your celebrity crush? Michael B. Jordan. Kofi. That man. Kofi. He's my number one. Michael is great too. But Kofi? That man, I follow him on Instagram, and he was protesting, and he said, I think it was no justice, no peace, and his voice just like, I was like, yes, no justice, no peace. I love him. I also, girl, when I was in high school and middle school, and for a long time after I watched The Notebook, Ryan Gosling was my number one, and I just knew we were gonna be married. Then he got married, and I felt bad that I liked him because he was married. I was like, I can't like this man, he's a married man. So Ryan Gosling was my first celebrity crush, but right now is Kofi and Michael B. Jordan. Right now Kofi is just like the top of my list. So if you ever want to call a girl up, I'll definitely answer. Take me on a walk, because I would be awkward and I don't want to mess someone up. Or maybe I'll be like overly toppy. She'll be like, this girl's weird, and I'll be like, oh. Who is your role model? My role model is my mom and my sister. I love them so much. They really motivate me to be better. Beyonce is also my role model. She's just an icon. But my mom and sister are really my role model. If I'm being honest, they're my role models. Like, my sister is amazing. Amazing mother. She's amazingly talented. She's a great singer. She's just so kind-hearted. And she teaches me to, you know, be okay with just being who you are. I think that's one thing she's really taught me. And my mom is also an amazing mother. She has taught me to love myself, to, even during the hardest time, know that you are strong, be independent, and you know that you can find your way, because that, like, my mom is a go-getter. She gets stuff done. She is amazing, and I really do love her, and they're just both my icons. Like, I love them. I love how they support me. I love how they love me. They're just my role models through and through. So yeah, if you could live anywhere, where would you live? I would want to live in Hawaii. I just love it. I just love the island. I've never been. I love the videos I see. But I know I really want to go there. I think I would like to retire in Hawaii. But I think right now, in this part of my life, I would love to live in like LA or New York. Not in LA. Maybe New York. Not really though. Either LA, Colorado. I would love that. I went there. I was like, yes, this is a vibe. So LA, Colorado, or maybe Chicago. Somewhere that has a soul cycle. I just really want to be a soul cycle person. That's honestly. But I would love to retire in Hawaii. I think that's like my life goal. Retire in Hawaii. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching my get to know me video. I answered some fun questions, I think. Hope it gets to kind of like a basis of letting you know who I am and some things that I like to do other than just talk about how you can be an activist and do other things, which is important. But also, like, I do other stuff in my life too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends I'm a new up and coming YouTuber. Maybe.